What's going on, right? It's Afro Think Tank. Check it out. This right here is gonna be pretty epic. I figured I'd share it with you because, like I keep telling you, man, Europeans are coming into a reckoning, right? And the whole world has to deal with them coming to a reckoning, and they're coming to several forks in the road that they're gonna have to choose which direction they want to go. And in order for them to do that, they have to figure out where they come from, and they have to acknowledge it. And some of them are doing that, some of them are not. Some are still in denial. Some are just ready to put it all out on the table and just deal with it so they can move forward. Other people are not handling it well. Some people are handling it well. But I wanted to share this with you because this white dude said it all. He said it all, and it encompasses a lot of issues that we have as people in America, and well, people in this multicultural world. What black folks have to deal with. White fragility. Identity of what it is to be white. While black people are embracing their heritage, their culture, thick, rich culture that we have that we can use to to galvanize ourselves, right? To have a sense of identity. These Europeans now coming to a reckoning that things are becoming way more equal than they ever expected it to be. I have to come to the reckoning. Well, what does it mean to be white on a planet where no longer whiteness is superior? No longer do they have an advantage. They have to be on the same level as everybody else. That's what's coming. It's happening now. So what is their identity if they're not world conquering and destroying? What is it to be white? And is it to be white? Is it to take every pieces of other people's cultures so they can make themselves feel better? How they do stuff like they pick up everybody's religion, Buddha, Hinduism, Taoism. They do voodoo. They do every day. When it comes to empowering themselves spiritually, they like to pick other people's traditional cultures and make it their own. And that's how they get in touch with their spirituality, by stealing other people's systems of spiritual awakening and awareness, right? Without using their own ancestral spiritual systems. And there's a lot of questions there why they don't embrace their own. Maybe it's because their own is indicative of what they've been doing. Maybe their own is not good enough. Maybe their culture doesn't have it in them, anywhere in them. For the various different European cultures, maybe they just don't have it, so they have to borrow a spiritual system from somebody else, or some sort of culture from somebody else to make them feel whole and complete as human beings. But anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna let you listen to this brother. Well, the white brother, but brother, I'm gonna call him as a human brother because he seemed to understand. All right, but yeah, without further ado, here we go.
Owning your own white guilt is not cool yet. So you stuff the soft parts of other kids' cultures into your pockets until you believe that it is not there at all. You are a matching sweatsuit jukebox stocked with everything from Ice Cube to Outkast. Entire albums memorized and coiled in the damp of your throat. They are gunfire into the air above the high school parking lot. And that is as black as you think possible. And pulling blunts the size of magic markers into your small lungs before school is black. And your dance routines are black. They call you Justin Timberlake. Your crossover is the blackest, though you are the only white boy on the court anyway. They call you Steve Kerr. You used to stare at a freckle on your left arm and imagine your whole body that color. How much easier it would be, in fact, to be you if that were the case. And until someone tells you otherwise, that is black too. And it isn't that you don't know you're white, right? I mean, less white is all you'd really like to be. You are sure there are good parts about having white skin too, even if you can't see them yet. No one asks you where you came from or how you got here, which is good because you could not answer anyhow. You just appear with an insatiable hunger to touch things that do not belong to you. And a culture that fits like a bedsheet. No one calls you carpetbagger. Tells you that you cannot place your favorite things about black people into a single bucket and just try them on. And parade around for years on the front lawn to feel better about what you cannot say until it is time to come inside for dinner. And so you do exactly that. You dip your toe in and out, and you run when you must, but you stay when you choose. And that, well, that is the whitest thing of all.